Hello everyone and welcome to this video. Today I'm going to be going over 4 potential candidates for the next weekly boss in Genshin Impact. Of course we probably won't get another weekly boss for a few updates as we did just get Signora in version 2.1, but it's still fun to speculate. This video should not be taken as fact, I'm just speculating what the 6th weekly boss could be. I'll be listing my 4 ideas from least likely to most likely based on my opinion only. I hope you enjoy, and let's get into it. Starting with what I think is the least likely option, we have Orobashi. Orobashi was the god of Watatsumi Island, as he brought their people up from the ocean and away from the Dragonair of the Depths. The people were thankful to him, and praised him for his actions. He always kept his distance from the other islands of Inazuma until some point after the Archon War, when he attacked Yashioi Island out of nowhere. Beelzebul, who at the time was the Shadow Warrior of Baal, the Electro Archon, defeated Orobashi with her Musono Hitotachi. The slash also formed the Musojin Gorge, which is plagued with the effects of Bale Thunder to this day. Now, the reason I believe Orobashi is the least likely of these options to become a weekly boss is simply the fact that, well, he's dead. However, this has not stopped Andreas and Wolvendom from being a weekly boss, as he is technically a spirit now. Perhaps Orobashi could live on in spirit form, as the people of Watatsumi Island still worship him as a god. But I still believe that the other options are a bit more plausible. The next boss is more of a general concept rather than a specific person or enemy. The Abyss Order is expected to have a huge role in Genshin Impact's story, but we haven't seen much of them ever since the We Will Be Reunited story quest. It may not seem like that long ago, but it was 5 months ago now. And we have also had the entirety of the Inazuma story quest to play through too. In an upcoming update, I believe it's inevitable we'll face the Abyss again, or even meet the Traveler's sibling for a second time in the story. But what exactly could this boss be? Perhaps we'll meet a higher up of the Abyss Order, someone who is even more powerful than Abyss Herald or an Abyss Lector. I have my doubts about getting a boss like this though. Fighting the Abyss head-on seems like more of an endgame battle. However, we did get Signora as a weekly boss, and many people weren't expecting to fight her until Snezhnaya, so anything is possible. We'll just have to wait and see. Next on the list is Mikoshi Chiho. She was the Oni who appeared laying on the Raiden Shogun's lap in her character teaser. During the Cataclysm 500 years ago, she fought by Raiden's side, at least until she was swallowed whole by a Beast of Sin. She was able to escape the beast by tearing it apart from the inside, but being in there changed her, and she had been tainted by the darkness. She then turned her blade against Raiden, who cut off one of her horns and one of her arms. Her ultimate fate is left unknown, but some say she was slain by the Tengu, the Shumatsu band, the Irokawa clan, or even a Magu Kenki. Chiho is interesting, as we don't exactly know if she is dead or alive. Maybe we'll encounter her on the final island of Inazuma, Tsurumi Island. If we do meet her, she may have already purged herself of the darkness, or maybe we will have to help her. It could be a storyline in a second Raiden Shogun story quest, much like Zhongli and Azhdaha. Fighting against corrupted Chiho would be a very cool thing to see after all. Now, my final option is someone I actually mentioned earlier. The Dragonair of the Depths was a character mentioned in the World Quest series The Moon-Bathed Deep, and they are currently sealed below Watatsumi Island in Enkanomiya using something called Jade Coral Branches. The people of Watatsumi use this item in a ritual to prevent their soil from bleaching, which is slowly weakening the seal. In the World Quests, we prepare to dive below Watatsumi and retrieve one of these branches for the ritual, but the quest ends before we do. I believe that this quest will continue in a future update. It doesn't feel right to just leave this quest on a cliffhanger. Perhaps we will dive to Enkanomiya and retrieve one of the branches only for the seal to break and the Dragonair of the Depths to be released. It would be so interesting to have some sort of underwater weekly boss fight, and the mechanics in the fight could make it very unique. In my opinion, this is one of the most likely options for the next weekly boss, and one of the coolest ones as well. Anyways, of course, those are just my opinions, and I would love to hear what you guys think the next weekly boss will be down in the comments below. Also, feel free to subscribe, it helps me out a lot, and also leave your ideas for what videos I should do next. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. I'll see you all in the next video.